everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After returning home and discovering bloodstains all over his spare room, Gethin Jones admitted that he had once phoned the police to report the incident. On Friday, January 17, the presenter of Morning Live made an appearance on the BBC comedy panel program Would I Lie to You? He shared the following story with the host Rob Brydon and the other members of the panel. I once found a policeman passed out in my bedroom. The head of the opposing team, David Mitchell, together with his guests, comedian Lucy Beaumont and Francesca Mills, who appeared in Silent Witness, believed that it was a fiction. However, Jones, a former presenter on Blue Peter, confirmed that it was in fact true. The contestants on the BBC game show are required to tell elaborate stories, and the team that they are competing against must determine whether or not they are presenting the truth of the matter. After seeing that his spare room was splattered in blood, Jones disclosed in his astonishing true story that he had phoned the police regarding the situation. And when the officer from the police department came in to have a look, he passed out. There was a time when I discovered a deceased police officer in my bedroom, as Jones stated. It was somewhere between 10 and 15 years ago. To be more precise, it was my extra bedroom. I had just returned home from work and was attempting to put away my suit when I noticed that the bedroom was covered in blood. My heart is racing because there is blood everywhere. Extremely, I am in a panic. I make a call to the authorities. As a result, a police officer and a policewoman arrive at the residence, and I lead them to the room. The officer then enters the room, and the subsequent sound that we hear is a thump. I try to enter the room, and as soon as I do, I notice that the police officer is lying on the ground. After that, I look out the window, and it seems as though Batman has entered the room through the window, or more accurately, he has entered through the window. That bird was a pigeon. Moreover, the thing that I am unable to comprehend is how the pigeon managed to enter and then exit the building again. It appears as though the pigeon has made its way through just a tiny bit like this, stretches its arms out. But at that point in time, in the end, it was discovered that the officer suffers from a fear of birds. I don't know what a pigeon does in a scenario like that. It has just come in, pooped himself, and then there is blood everywhere. It is really likely that it is in a state of fear. It seemed as though feathers were everywhere. In the course of the show, Lucy Beaumont admitted that she had once purchased gravy from a back alley for £20. She disclosed that she had inquired about purchasing the gravy at her neighborhood bar due to the fact that it was so delicious. The comedian and podcast host had previously been married to John Richardson. The barmaid, however, consented to sell it to her in an illegal manner around the back of the whole public house when the landlord declined to sell it to her otherwise. With a smile, Beaumont introduced Jo. In my neighborhood bar, she worked as a waitress. It is the Robin Hood. This gravy is so sweet that it's almost like nectar. Your gravy is so delicious. Would you mind if I bought just a little bit of it? And they responded with a negative. Since they refused to sell me on my own, I asked, well, is it possible for me to just purchase another Sunday dinner? Nevertheless, I am only interested in the gravy. I do not want the Sunday dinner. Life doesn't work like that, the manager of the tavern declared out loud. What I did was ask Jo, would you be willing to sell me some gravy? Provide your own price. In addition, she mentioned £20. I had the impression that it was worth £20. After the conclusion of my shift, she instructed me to meet her around the back. It was one of those things that you get, like tinfoil, that she brought with her. To get around, I had to walk very slowly. The comedian told the audience that her narrative was accurate. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Netflix World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.